And we are live.
Yes. Or is this recording?
Recording, okay. We're shooting. So, after Sadhana, day 4.
Yeah.
Welcome. So we've done 10% of the journey.
That's right.
So,
10% of the journey.
So each day is 2.5%. Yeah.
And so it's downhill from here, or?
I guess we just have to find that out.
Yeah.
But at least now we're getting into the habit and the sleeping patterns. So
yeah.
Some parts may be easier, perhaps.
I think that maybe people looking at this, so far, I think we only have talked about the upside.
Oh yeah. We were very excited going into this. And it's always after we've just finished.
Yeah.
You know, when you've done a hard workout, you always feel great afterwards. But what are the downsides, Adam?
Many, but then again, what's the downside?
Yeah.
I think that the downside is like an experience where you where it's not it's another experience. Is it good or is it bad? I think.
Well, it's not pleasant.
No, it's not pleasant. That's the word I'm looking for.
Yeah.
It's like an experience that's not pleasant,
Yeah.
but it's still there, and it can take many shapes. I think.
Oh yes.
Many shapes. One practical thing for me, downside from yesterday, is that of course after a day's work, went great at work, but as I came home, I was a little bit tired.
Oh yeah.
I was thinking about go out and take my bike, but no, I didn't do that. I fixed some food and took it easy because the energy level is not right now at the peak. So I conserved that energy and just spend some time with my family, but I didn't go out to the gym or during the day. I was planning all that, but as I came home, I was tired. And then of course when I look on the downside list, when you look at it's like 8 o'clock. Most people start their evening life there.
Yeah.
I'm starting to. Well, now
Time to go
it's
to bed.
time to go to bed.
Yes.
So that's like and it's a signal through all my body also because I need this 6-hour sleeps. I get 6 hours. So at 7 or 8 o'clock, I start to feel like, well, it's time to go to bed. Sometimes even I want to go to bed like 8 o'clock, but now I had to pick up my son at 8:30. But if my body would have decided,
You would have been asleep.
I would have been asleep like 8:30.
Yes. So for me also, it's hard. I'm tired, but I planned a bit more for this time because I know through my experience doing yoga that it's tough on the system in the beginning before you get used to it, and especially waking up this early. So I haven't done a lot past days, and I start school later than you go to your job, so I have some time beforehand to relax. But I almost fell asleep in class yesterday. But then again, almost everybody did because it was a very long presentation.
Yeah.
But I haven't done any extra workouts or anything like that
No.
so far. But today I'm planning to run, so we'll see how that goes.
And another on the list of the not so pleasant downside list is that I can get very emotional.
Mm.
So and there's no discrimination of the emotions. They all come up. It could be, I can like watch, I'm more sensitive.
Yes.
I can watch a video clip, start crying. Yeah, because someone just does something beautiful or something funny or something like that. I can.
I experienced that yesterday.
So he's like, just grabs you like this, and it comes up. And I can also feel sadness, a very heavy sadness for that just comes over you. It's like if I meet someone I don't know on the street, I see something, I see. I don't know if it has to do with the awakening awareness, but you interpretate the body language, the motion of your head, things like that, so you can see that's a sad person.
And you feel this more.
I feel this sadness. I feel the sadness of that person in my whole system as I'm passing by.
Okay.
Because I get more sensitive for things. It works both ways, so if I go past anyone that's happy, I'm happy also. So it's like a emotional roller coaster. You get thrown from this to that. I'm used to this, so now I don't get stuck in sadness. I used to see that, okay, that was an emotion. Okay.
Yeah.
Not so pleasant, but it was an emotion.
Because through the yoga, doing these exercises, you also get the strength and the ability to handle these side effects, so to speak.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like you take a drug and you get very sensitive to everything and you can't control it. I mean, maybe you can't control it for a little bit, but also you're stable enough. Because that's what this is about, right? Building because you sent me a video yesterday and it was all talking about building the stable base.
Yes.
Having the stable platform for your, I don't know, consciousness to be in, for your intellect to...
Where you are in control. It's nothing controlling you. You don't have to take a chemical substance to be in that stable phase. You just need to use your breath or these techniques that the old yogis has developed, and you can find your base and be stable.
Yeah.
And you can make your own mix of chemicals in your brain.
Yeah, because Sadhguru, that was the video.
Yeah.
It was like a 10-minute video. And he also said that...
We can link to it.
Yeah, it was a very good video.
Yeah. Look below in the comments and you will see it. Yeah. Yeah, so that's...
no, he said that we are all looking to enhance our experience of life. Everybody.
Yes.
Every single person.
Every living being,
is doing this. Yeah, even the insect, he was the grasshopper. Yeah. So some do this through, they enhance their life through alcohol or whatever. But then they're getting fooled by their intellect, that they think this is gonna enhance their life, which it does for a short period, but then it's not worth it in the long run if you're addicted or... Yeah, but we do this here also. We want to experience more happiness. I guess that's the reason why people take the path. Like they want more of their life. They know that they can feel better, and experience more love and those positive emotions.
Yeah.
Get rid of anxiety and all of this.
Yeah, all the things that makes you not who you are, but that somehow we identify ourselves with. This is okay to be like this. Yogi Bhajan has told that happiness is your birthright. So we are born to be happy. We are born to be joyful through all life. And my favorite example is to look at the small kids. How do they perceive the world? They perceive it with a big smile, exploring, happy, taking things. If they hurt themselves, and then it's over, and then they're back in this space again.
Yeah, next.
So they cry, and then they're back in this exploring space. Then something happens in the journey of life where you lose that ability. Not everybody, but
but it feels like most of us get stuck somehow. Because a kid is always moving from this thing to the next. He doesn't really hold on to what he experienced back then or what will happen in the future so much. He's more of in the between space, experiencing the now, things to be joyful for. Yeah.
So we teach our children first to get free and move around until they go to school, and we tell them to sit down.
Yeah.
That's a quote from Guru Singh. So something I think happens there when we're trying to what can you call it? You form people in a certain way, but then again, maybe there's new times coming.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah,
we'll do our best to bring a change.
Yeah, and this is one way to do this. Use the ancient technologies, designed for making the stable base that's you. Again, reconnect, expands your senses, your sensory system. Get more aware. That's the main reason for doing this. Get more aware about yourself, your interactions, your surroundings, all things like that.
But this awareness can be, I mean, perhaps it doesn't feel so good in the beginning if you're in a bad place in life, but being aware and seeing surroundings, where you're at, will just help you to move further. Like you will be able to distinguish what is it that I want, what is it I truly want. I mean, something must be wrong because I'm experiencing these negative emotions, and maybe those people around me are not so good for me, and I need to let that go or change my perception of these people.
And just to know that you have the capacity to do that.
You do.
Because not everybody, the emotions are so powerful. I see this on a lot of people, that they like take control over you, and you have no idea how to get out of it. They talk about, that we have, everybody's familiar with the physical body, with all things, but according to the yogics way of describing humans, you also have an emotional body, and you have a mental body, and so on. So the emotional body, to learn how that works and to learn that you can control it through your breath, what's happening in your sensory system as the emotion kicks in.
Yeah.
that should be what you should teach in the schools.
Yeah.
That's what you should teach your children, so they can, as you told, distinguish from, okay, this is not comfortable, don't get stuck in that, try to work around it, or just see that emotion for what it is, and take some distance and make a conscious action from that.
But where we are right now, the state of the world, I mean, you have to search for this knowledge for yourself, and that can be a challenge.
That's why we do the Kickass Sadhana.
Yeah.
Because you're going to challenge yourself. You're going to pick this up.
Oh, yes.
You're going to turn yourself inside out, balancing yourself, getting to know your emotion, getting all the physical, energetic, mental blockations out of the way, so that you can be who you really are.
It really brings about a positive change. I mean, you will experience this if you try it out, because you get so much for free, as you talked about. You do 10% of your day, and it will be like 10 times better, whatever. And this is true because we change our subconscious mind. So many things we do, we just do because that's what our mind knows. But when those patterns change, you start to do. You surprise yourself.
Yeah.
Like doing those good things, looking at things in a positive way, putting in more effort, just being a better version of yourself. And it's not like, oh, you like I think, oh, I'm so good, like I do it, because it's not me doing it. Like it's just, it's in me.
It's like a little child.
Yeah.
It's like the child that's always open like this, and I think that's your connection with the really deep source of who you are as a human being, helping each other, being friendly.
It's natural.
It's natural. And it's the same.
Or it used to be.
Yeah, what it used to be, and the same I experienced yesterday at work. First day at work after starting this 40 days. It was so easy to talk to people, so easy to smile, and so easy to give that little extra in every connection with another person. And that cost you this much, but it gives back like tenfold again. So being in that mode or space, life gets so easy somehow, and you feel like you're there. And then having maybe some tasks that you work, the shitty tasks that you have to do or something like that, doesn't matter, because you're like happy, and you can do like bullshit jobs, and but you're happy, and it doesn't matter. Not being in balance, I will absorb myself, and this is the bullshit, and I don't, and you will get caught in that emotion, and you get home and you get angry at your children and screaming at the cat, and you know.
If I interrupt, because it's not the task itself which makes you like negative, it's just the thoughts that you bring about towards this thing that you have to do. And when you don't have those negative thoughts about it, it can be pretty great, because you can just sit there and experience yourself, and when the experience of yourself is enhanced through the sadhana, it's a good experience.
Yeah.
And for me also, I had my first day of school yesterday, and it went very well, because I had idrott.
Sport lesson?
Yeah, I had a sports class, so I was teaching or holding a class of basketball, and we were 24 people, and I've never done this before. I don't know so much about this sport, but it just went very, very good. I felt very happy inside, both during it and afterwards.
Now we ended up talking about the positive side, so we started up telling you about the downside, but I don't know, maybe that's life, but we will get back to more downsides, I think.
I mean,
as we roll forward. Okay, now the rest of the day is knocking at the door. So thank you.
Yeah.
Good speech.
Good speech.
Yeah.
Kickass, guys.
Kickass Sadhana. See you. Bye.